Hey guys, it's Major Foley here, and we're doing the gold edition of Cerberus, where I expect to be hit harder than I was in the extended edition. Now, I'm going to give you the warnings, as I said earlier in this walkthrough, and as well as in the extended edition. This campaign is inconsistent in how its AI acts. Sometimes it'll attack aggressively, sometimes it won't. You saw this in Atlantis Reborn, and you saw this in Greetings from Greece. Okay? Cerberus is right up there along with Atlantis Reborn, where they just either attack you so much that they overwhelm you, and then, you have to reset. But Cerberus is worse. Like, Cerberus, like you saw in the extended edition, if you watched that one, I had a mixture. I didn't get completely overwhelmed, but I didn't get low attacks either. I had Murmelo, Arcus, Myth units, and a bunch of others just come up. But I also didn't get a Sky Passage. I didn't see the Turma and the Contarius attack me. Whereas in the Gold Edition, I'm fully expecting those to be here, because the Gold Edition, well, it's more like how it was originally intended. So, the strategy I did in the Extended Edition, we're doing here, because it works with both. And that's the key word, it works with both. If it's like a low attack, or if they're attacking you so much, this strategy will work. And that's what matters. Except in Gold Edition, you do have to build up a bit more before you can get to the Guardian and hold it. So, we are going to play a bit more defensive than we did in Extended Edition, but the same principles apply. We get 5 priests at our base to stop the rock drops. We keep our Son of Osiris alive with a Migdol. The Migdol can be used to garrison him if he gets focused down too quickly. And of course, for those who are a bit slow in their mouse control, I can show you a trick to help you get the camels early on. I won't be doing it myself, but I'll show you how to do it. Let's get started. Music reminds me so much of Serious Sam.
What are they doing?
That is a priest of Osiris. He is trying to awaken a guardian.
A guardian? To fight the Titan?
Yes, we must defend the priest while he finishes. Some here will have sided with Krios' forces.
Alright, so the trick here is, if you want to exploit it, or if you're just a little slow in gathering camels, while the game is paused like this, by pressing your pause button, you can select Amanra and order a command to go here, and then I can have Casta order a command to go here, and I can gather all the camels while my game is paused. They'll eventually go initiate the commands, and that saves you some precious seconds, because every second counts in this mission. Like I said, I'm not going to do that, but that is an option. Don't be afraid to expend these powers if you're getting absolutely destroyed, because you need these powers to buy yourself some time. Don't use this aggressively, whatever you do. Alright, so first up, while we're paused, I'm going to take the opportunity on what we're going to be doing. We're going to send most of these, but one chariot archer, all of our army here, our axemen here, and we're going to all hold off this little passage here, and we're going to intentionally leave a small opening. This section will be completely walled. The reason for that is we want the enemy to have the closest route to our base, the fastest route to our base, which is obviously a hole in the wall. So they'll come this direction. We want to stop them before they reach our camel caravans, and we want to make sure the Son of Osiris lives, so we keep him in the back line. Until we build up, once we build up and we have a good chunk, and I'm talking like a max pop, then we move to the Guardian, where we will also build 2 more Migdols, and we can hold off from there. So, let's begin. Cast this.
Casta, there is no
Go
gold
here,
to mine here. We must find the camel
you up here,
caravans
go up
scattered
here,
around
here.
and send them to our allies' town center.
Send you over here, start trading some villages.
Look, Son of Osiris must be tasked back onto the Guardian.
No, he doesn't, Amanra.
Look, another lost camel caravan. Send it to our allies.
Now we do need to keep a couple of priests up here along with the Oracle, just because there'll be a monster Tartarian spawn we want to deal with. Now we want to send all our food gatherers down that are here, build a Migdol there.
In wedge air.
We must not forget that we can sell food or wood for gold.
And that is a very useful tip, and one we'll be making good use of in this mission.
Send it to our allies' town.
Alright, so we deal with this Tartarian spawn. so he doesn't take our caramel caravans.
In where
I believe I collected the one here. The last one's down here,
the
but
Son of Osiris is a powerful warrior,
I will not be grabbing those ones.
but his most important task is to recharge the Guardian.
As you can see, the attacks are already beginning.
Look, another lost camel caravan. Send it to our
Alright, with that any threat taken care of, let's defend.
in wedge.
Purpose of Horus. I'm pretty sure this relic is static, and I'd always grab it because it's a very useful relic against the myth units we'll be facing. Alright, beautiful. We're off to a good start. Alright, now we need to wall off this section, and to do that we need gold. So we need to sell some wood and food to get enough. We're gonna make a small passage like that.
In wedge.
Why is my camel out there? Get over here. Yeah. Back. Son of Osiris should not be empowering your building once the building's done. He should be fighting. And you should have your priests always try to attack. Okay, that's more than enough for a big hole. If the priests cannot stop my walls like that... Ugh. Stupid priests. Try to keep chaining your chariot archers as well. Don't know why they're being lazy. Build. Come on. There we go. Alright. Little rough, but we held off. Now, your camels will deliver like 150 food, gold, sorry, not food. So, as long as you keep them protected, your gold supplies will be fine. Have your Son of Osiris set to defensive too, guys, because otherwise he's going to cause you a lot of headaches, and you don't want that. And you want to keep your heroes close to the wall so you can just keep getting them up, so they can keep tanking damage. Now, I actually need to get this wall up here done, because we have not done that yet. So I need to get some more gold. I need to build up this wall. Now, this relic, I'm pretty sure we don't... temple improvements are cheaper, is not a bad one. I'd probably grab that. But I'm pretty sure this one's a random relic. Now, I need to send 5 priests up here, and about 4 down here. And the reason we're doing that is because sometimes they'll send a fire giant or another siege unit to attack that wall, and we want to keep it up. So we will be getting the wall upgrade eventually too. A mana, please. And this is one of the missions where your Son of Osiris is able to be healed, so do heal him when you get the opportunity. As you can see, there's a bloody Murmelo. Oh, looks like one of my villagers went the wrong way and got the freaking camels. Ugh. Not a good thing for us, really. Alright, let's get our economic upgrades, because we can afford some of them now. And the Son of Osiris, again, should not be at the front. Now, if they do, in some scenarios, bring the Turma and the Contarius, you probably will want to have some camelry mixed into your army too. So don't be afraid to do that if necessary. But chariot archers should be enough to hold them off, along with Son of Osiris and the fortress. And as you can see, the Arcus really like to target the Son of Osiris when they can. Now, another thing is you're going to need to get monuments, because we want to get, when we get here, we want to build 2 Migdols in total. And to do that, we need 20 favour, and as you can see, we only have 10 left. That's not a gap, it's just got the gate there. Where are the rest of my heroes? I need you guys up here. I'm going to upgrade the wall now, just to be safe for the bottom one. Yep, so there's the Turma, and there's some more Murmelo. So we need to get housings up ASAP, so we're going to do that now. And as long as they keep coming in smaller groups like this, even though this is a big one now, we'll be able to hold this off just fine. Let them destroy the lighthouse, it's not going to be an issue. Gonna buy some food.
hordes of the underworld do not cease.
That they don't. And this is where like being able to keep ancestors instead of using it earlier is going to help quite a bit.
An enemy oracle is
Why are you trying to just go around? Yep, there we go. Yeah, keeping our units tightly knit is a very good thing. That lighthouse is nearly down. I imagine the rocks will be coming real soon. 5 rocks. I've got the 5 priests there. They'll be taking care of that there. All right, here they come. Need to get the Son of Osiris back in here. Guys, stop chasing the bloody oracles. The oracles are useless. There we go. So if you can hear his little groans, just move him back like this, so he's not under attack. And with that, we're going to put the rest on wood. There is a dock you can get 4 fishing spots up if you really want to. Now, you might think this is a decent enough army. It's not, because they'll probably keep sending waves like that, and we don't want to have to deal with that as we're building. So, we're going to wait until we get more population maxed. So we're going to need a lot more farms, so that's what we're getting right now. He's stuck on something. There we go. Let's get rid of that chimera. I don't want to see it on my walls. So we got enough favour to build the Migdols. We have enough gold to build them too, but again, we're going to wait. Alright, I shouldn't need any more villagers right now. So I want to save to advance to the next stage. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it already in the gold edition, but you can actually train camel caravans. To do that, it's locked behind a technology called Ballista Tower. To make the scenario harder, they locked it behind a technology not many people would probably research, but that's how you unlock the ability to train them. So here we go, here's another massive army again. Of course, fighting under the Migdol will help you here. Send the camelry in. We are going to get heavy camelry as well. Ooh, they cast shockwave on us. So yeah, even though turma are counter archers, we have plenty of chariot archers. We're fighting under a fortress, and we have the Son of Osiris. So we'll hold this off just fine. We get a few more priests just to deal with the Tartarian spawn there. Heavy camelry is done. You can also go for armory upgrades. I probably recommend it, but right now it's not necessary. Keep an eye on your Son of Osiris, of course. Keep him nice and healthy. Alright, so now that we have a good... Once this army arrives on our door, I'm actually going to get a bunch of villagers, and we're going to go build those Migdols now. Starting with one. There's the fire giant. I'm going to wall off this passage now, because we are quite close to pop cap. Get the Son of Osiris to, oh, that's not good. We are probably going to lose a few villagers here, but we can handle that. A few losses. We're going to cast Ancestors here to delay them. Cast Vela. But we need to get this Migdol up and running. Yeah, waypoint your units over here. We should be able to hold this just fine. Beautifully done. So now we have enough food. We're actually going to advance because we have enough gold to buy food. Go with Toth, so we can get the economic upgrade. Alright, our first Migdol is up and running. Now we need to get our second one. You can also get Levy Migdol soldiers if you want to delay aging up for a bit, just so you can get troops out faster.
This titan can only be matched.
I don't know what's over was there, but yeah, at this point we should have this in the bag. It's just gonna take time now. You can obviously just train a bunch of priests and just try to attack Cerberus. He doesn't regenerate like Prometheus, but if you just want to play it safe, just stay around the Guardian and revive him. Just keep an eye on the Son of Osiris and you're golden. Alright, so I'm gonna stop training from this fortress now. I'm just gonna train from this one. I'm gonna send you guys back onto your food duties. And as you can see, there's some satyrs attacking the wall. Sometimes it's a fire giant. We don't want that to happen. That's why we keep the 4 priests there. And we still keep the 5 priests here because there's still rocks that can drop from this little angle here that we're not covering. So that's why we still have the 5 priests there. Make sure the Son of Osiris is not empowering a building and just put him near the Guardian and he'll start reviving him. And we are set for the rest of it. As you can see, it was a little harder than the Extended Edition where I didn't get the Turma and the Contarius raids. But I think we held it off just fine. Either way. Get all those upgrades, that'd still be useful. You shouldn't need the Son of Osiris to help you defend anymore, guys. So just keep him covered so he doesn't get disturbed. Get your champion upgrades. And get your armory upgrades too, when you can afford to do so.
Hero has fallen.
In which you are heir.
It'll be very worth it. You can, of course, also build a temple here to get faster priests. Because we're under set, we also get animals to spawn at our temples. So, not really necessary, but hey. They will sometimes also upgrade to heavy turma. For some reason they haven't done it yet. Maybe it's at the 15-minute mark. I can't remember how often they upgrade. Alright, I'm going to get coinage so our camel caravans move faster. They used shockwave again, not that it matters. So the fortresses here, yeah, they're mainly here to help us, you know, defend, but we have the resources now and we're pop capped where it's not going to matter as much. Now, I am going to build a Ballista tower to show, like, watchtower and upgrade it to Ballista to show you that's how it unlocks the, camel caravans. I'm also going to get the tax collectors upgrade. I should have had that earlier, but really, you're only buying resources early on to the point, so it doesn't matter if you get it now or later. It's not strictly a necessary technology. Alright, so we're going to get copper weapons first and copper shields, I think. We'll get copper shields before copper mail. Because they are more bringing ranged troops instead of melee troops. We'll get Levy Migdol pretty soon. If you have a dock, you'll also get a war turtle spawn. You want to delete him for keeping your pop active. You don't want to lose population over our myth unit you can't really use after all. Alright, so the watchtower is up. We'll research guard tower. You can also get crenellations to make your Migdols aim more accurate if you really want to. It's not necessary. I want to get champion camelry though. No farmers about to deposit food. There we go. We also need to get a few more villages back up on this when we get the pop for it. I'm going to get Fortified Town Center to get that little extra population, which is just 5. We only own 1 town center. I think I've built all the houses. Yep. Like I said, I did the same strategy on the Extended Edition. It just took a little longer to get here because they attacked me more aggressively. But the strategy works in all cases. So there shouldn't be any complaining. If you're not able to pull it off, then I don't know what's wrong with you. The fortress should take care of that, but I can also upgrade the wall even further. I might send someone to just repair it just in case. Get the Book of Toth, which increases like gathering all resources faster. And let's unlock the camels by getting the Ballista tower. So much gold. Alright, so let's get the Levy Migdol upgrade as well. You can also choose to train elephants instead of camelry now, if you so wish. Ah, there's the heavy upgrade. But again, not strictly necessary. It's up to you if you want tankier cavalry versus faster rating cavalry. But yeah, we're set for the rest of this mission. Gotta love having a Phoenix. Phoenix used to be one of my favorite units, but it's so slow moving and slow acting to do what it's gotta do. But it's nice to have, I think. Oh, we're getting attacked from behind. Not that it will matter. The fortresses can take care of that just fine. They're satyrs, not cyclops after all. Oh, we're low on wood because I never built a new lumber camp for them to get back faster, and I never got the bow saw upgrade, so let's get that. Probably should get City of the Dead too, because I think City of the Dead actually gets us another pharaoh. Okay, so we got Ballista Tower. We can now train camels. Although if you protected your camels as it is, you don't really need any more. Especially since they give you a good chunk of gold as it is. And you're probably pop capped as well, like I am. So you don't really need to train anymore. But if you do lose some in the initial defense, you can always train more to get them back. But it's sneaky how they hid it behind that technology. So it made it a little harder early on. So you had to go find the ones around. It sort of made people panic early on. Good thing we kept those priests there, just to get rid of those widgets. Alright, let's get City of the Dead. You can cast Meteor whatever you want. If you actually look here, you can usually see some Murmur just being stuck. At least if you're playing Extended Edition. We don't have line of sight, but I'm just going to cast Meteor here. There they are. And they just stuck. And you can tell they're not the Murmur we've been facing because they're not upgraded. They're just stuck there. There's like 2 or 3 sets of followers of Uranus or whatever. As an AI, like there's like player 2 is follower of Uranus, player 3 is follower of Uranus, and it's like, you know, several different players. I still maintain that this should not be a Titan. He's Cerberus, he's not a Titan. Now, you could have chosen someone else to be a Titan, but then I guess I don't know very many lesser Titans. Alright, get iron weapons, get iron shields, get bronze mail. Really, like, you can choose what upgrades you want to get from this point. You don't really need to do anything. You can, of course, try to attack. You could just get a bunch of priests and hit Cerberus. He obviously doesn't heal. I personally, with the gold edition, I prefer to just play it safer and just get the Guardian up. It'll take you around 20 minutes to get the Guardian up. Might as well get these upgrades. I got nothing else to spend them on. As you can see, even now on Gold Edition, they've slowed down their attacks. So, like, once you weather the initial storm, like, you're done. Like, they won't usually send big armies at you again. That easy. Well, I wouldn't say it easy. This is one of the tougher missions in the game. But pretty much, this is the last tough mission in the game. The rest of the campaign is a cakewalk compared to this. And a couple of them are even fun. So... see, they just keep sending myth units slowly towards you. So that would have been the citizen that tried to build an Arano Sky Passage, but since we've pretty much got this place on lockdown, he's not going to get a chance. Or a Sheev, whichever one this one is. It's a he, this one. Oh, there's one more big army. Come on, follow the Amanra. And that's his third shockwave, so he shouldn't have any more. It's a Pelties, not that it matters either.
A hero has fallen.
Same sound as if your camel caravans are dying because they are riding camels. I can't revive the Phoenix. Anyway, we're going to start training elephants now instead of camelry, just because they're tougher. And we've got upgrades for it. Gonna get the champion heavy elephants and conscript Migdol soldiers. Get the heavy elephants first. No, protect the Phoenix egg! Not that we can get him up anymore, because we're pop capped.
Get it.
Into you.
Hey, I sacrificed a few a few archers to get my Phoenix back. I wouldn't recommend doing it. It's not necessary, really. It's just I like to keep them around. So much gold. Buy that upgrade. And we probably should buy the last armor upgrade too. You can get burning pitch, but you're not really going to be attacking a lot of buildings. So we're about halfway. When he gets to about 18,800, Cerberus will make his way towards us, but by that point, you've got more than enough of an army to blockade him and just stop him from hitting you. So the Guardian gets revived at 19,800, not even full 20,000. That speed upgrade gives them 0.76, which is a lot, from 0.38, like 3.8. Oh, yep, there's our other pharaoh. By getting City of the Dead.
And Geo?
Enito.
Really isn't much more to talk about after
In wedge?
dealing with that. Oh look, they invoked Valor again. What's that gonna do to me? Look at our elephant, 742 health. Castor, what are you doing?
The enemy city on our own. Our only hope is to revive the Guardian.
Castor, yeah, I wonder whose fault is that, Castor? You went there. Might as well upgrade the wall just in case.
Get it.
Hey, look, another relic. Increases the ranged attack of buildings. That would have been handy to have. If I wasn't panicking and setting up defenses. Really hate it when buildings stop auto-training because you get one upgrade. But we're back to full power as it is.
Get it.
Hey, look, another citizen.
Into you.
The Guardian is almost rejuvenated.
Whoever can't get Omniscience, or what do you want to call it? 65,000 gold. It just keeps going up and up. Ah, he did. There's a wonder here. Like when I was doing the extended edition, he never destroyed this wonder until later. Anyway, about what, 5,000 HP to go.
Rig. Ak.
Lumber camps like this. Bloody bugs. I'm not looking forward to summer here, guys. We're nearly at summer. We got like a month and a half to go or so. Month and a few weeks. And I'm already seeing bugs in my room. Really frustrated about that. Never leave me alone. No matter what I do. So, are they going to do another big attack, or are we just set for the rest of the level? Let's just set up some obelisks. Why not? Set up some lighthouses too, really. Oh, there's the attack. They've invoked Valor again. Not that it matters. When the priests are doing more damage than Ballista, they're more accurate. It's funny though, if you do invade this part and clean out this town center, your green ally tries to build a town center here immediately. And they don't try to get rid of it, funnily enough. Nice healing rate. Alright, how far? 15,500 pretty much. Don't really want burning oil. Let him get rid of it. Not that important to have him up.
The Guardian is almost re-energized.
Oh boy. I kind of like doing the next level just because it's one of those levels where you attack quickly. You don't have to wait to do anything. You attack your main opponent's base quickly, take over his town center, because part of your objective is actually to heal the land, and to heal the land you build areas around where the town centers are, where it's just all blackened, and town centers usually are the fastest way, unless you want to build multiple buildings around it. And then you just get those town centers up and then attack Prometheus. Look at the damage they get, like, just outright do to these things. Like 20 shot, 20 a shot. 29. So.
In wedge. In wedge.
As you can see, they're just building even more and just taking all the resources here. You gotta wonder where they're getting their gold. Can't remember if putting a pharaoh on the market increases the gold you get. I think you do. Let's just take a look. So it's what, 154? See how much we get. I'd say that's more than 154. It's nice if you want to get extra gold. Comes another attack. I don't even have to worry. My army can take care of this, no problem. And, yep, okay, Titan's on his way. In about 100 health. The Titan is coming. Rip Phoenix.
Get it.
Into you. And wait. And wait.
Sorry, elephants.
Into you.
I want my Phoenix back. Comes.
The Titan is coming!
He'll probably also cast the Vortex power. So you can see Followers of Uranus, and he had Followers of Uranus there earlier too. So all we need to do is just make a meat shield, which we can just do by doing this. Alright, we can bring our priests across now because they don't have to do any more covering like that.
The Titan is almost upon us! Revive the Guardian!
You can kill as many troops of mine as you like. I'm going to win this. Kill that Heca Gigantes. Gigantes. And he'll be awake in about 100 health. And there we go. And from here, we can't lose. Although I'm not sure if the Son of Osiris is dying here. I might make a save. Just so I can see later. Nah, I'll do it another time. I wanted to make a save to see if I could just delete the Son of Osiris and it's an instant fail after you revive the Guardian. I don't think you do fail, but it'd be hilarious to see if it could. There you go, hardest level in the game. Well, probably second hardest, really. Done. And all you had to do was not stay near the Guardian at the start. You just had to defend here. Nice, easier, narrow choke point to do so. So, that's it. I showed you pretty much what happens in Extended. I showed you what pretty much happens in Gold. Now, what did happen in Extended, I've actually had what happened in Gold, which was like the massive turmas and cavalry army, happen to me in Extended Edition. It just happens less frequently. I don't know why. Probably when they changed how the game interprets its code or something. I don't know. But I've shown you both an easy attack on me and a hard attack on me. And with the same strategy, we fought them off. Quite clearly on Titan difficulty. So, that's it. The next 4 levels are a piece of cake. We can get this done in less than 10 minutes. We can get this one done in about 15-20 maybe, depending on how long it takes us to kill Prometheus, because Prometheus is a bitch to kill. Atlantis Betrayed is another fun style, half dungeon crawling one, half you can still build stuff. Well, not build stuff, you can rescue stuff to use. And War of the Titans, we played tag with Kronos, sort of like how we played tag with Prometheus in Betrayal at Sikios. Hope you guys look forward to that, and I'll catch you guys next time.